Okay, so once you clear all the PBC exams, then you have to do some internships. So internships usually goes by different names in different provinces. Some
Okay, then like how many hours of internship that we need to do in Canada, like before we get the full license?
there are more other options. If you want to advance your career in a pharmacy, you have a lot more other options too. As I
Okay.
said, like each province will have their own rules and regulations. So depending on the province, you might have to do some additional exams. Say like there.
Hello guys, welcome to another video on Elite Expertise. Today we are here to discuss more about the Canada PVC pathway and how to become a pharmacist in Canada. And after clearing the exams, like evaluating and the qualifying exams, so what are the next steps which are involved in to become a pharmacist in Canada? So how to find the internship position and so on. So we are going to discuss everything with Shama. So Shama is here with us today. So once again, welcome Shama.
Thank you.
So, Shama, like after clearing these exams, like evaluating and the qualifying exams, so what is the next step? Like how to find the internship in Canada?
Okay, so once you clear all the PBC exams, then you have to do some internships. So internships usually goes by different names in different provinces. Some
Okay,
call it structured practical training, some call it internships, some call it PACE. So
okay,
you can either find some internship positions through social network like LinkedIn or Indeed,
okay,
um, or some provinces want you to register through provincial regulatory body.
okay.
So then you register through the provinces where you want to practice, and then you have to find assessors through the provincial pharmacy regulatory body.
Okay. Okay, then like how many hours of internship that we need to do in Canada, like before we get the full license? So how many hours of the supervised training or the internship that we need to do?
So internship hours varies again from one province to another. So it
Okay,
can vary from 2 months to it can go up to 1 year depending on the province where you practice.
okay, 2 months to 1 year.
Yes.
Okay, then okay. So, like, can you give an example, like which province will have the shortest intern hours and which one will have the longest intern hours?
So provinces like Prince Edward Island or Manitoba, they usually have 2 to 3 months of internship.
Okay,
Uh, yeah, but I think provinces like British Columbia or Newfoundland and Labrador, the internship can be long from 7 months to up to 10 months. So it
okay,
again
then
depends on the province. Yes.
on the province.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and like when we are doing the internship, like we need to do it under the preceptor, and
Mhm.
like how many preceptor? I came to know that in Canada, like there should be like more than one preceptor. So,
Mhm.
how many preceptors that we need to have in order to finish our internship?
So once you clear the exams and you want to register with some province, so
Okay,
each province will have their own regulations and standards regarding the internship. So
internship.
according to them, they will have either assessors or some evaluators or supervisors.
Okay,
So we have to check with the province regulatory body and see who are registered with them to act as a assessor or a supervisor.
assistant. Okay, okay,
Yeah. So in the province where I practice as a pharmacist, I had to do my internship under three different preceptors. So I had to find three preceptors that were registered with the pharmacy body to complete my
okay.
internship.
Okay. Then the next question is like in Canada, is the internship paid internship or do we need to work like without any pay?
So it can be paid and unpaid. So
Okay.
in the province where I practice, it was a paid internship, but there are other
Mhm.
provinces where you have to register as an intern and then you have to do some unpaid hours.
Unpaid hours.
So
Okay.
again, depends on the province. It's hard to generalize it, but there are paid and unpaid internships.
Unpaid internships.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Then, like once after becoming a fully licensed pharmacist in Canada, Like, may I know what are the scopes for the pharmacist, like in the community side and hospital side? So, what are the scopes for pharmacist in Canada?
Okay, so once you register as a pharmacist in Canada, you have a very broad spectrum of opportunities. So when
Okay,
you can work in a community pharmacy like a registered pharmacist or a consultant pharmacist or a relief pharmacist in a community practice setting.
okay,
Also, you can work with hospitals as a clinical pharmacist.
clinical pharmacist.
Um, yes, you can also work with long-term care homes and like nursing home pharmacies, and there are more other options. If you want to advance your career in a pharmacy, you have a lot more other options too.
Okay. Okay, Shama, like in order to become like a consultant or any other specialized pharmacist in Canada,
Mhm,
like do we
mhm,
need to further do any sort of the courses? Because here in Australia, like all the pharmacists, they can't become a consultant. So they need to
mhm,
do some certain type of the courses, and there will be a lot of assessments and so on. So
mhm.
even the same thing is allowed in Canada as well. Is it applicable in
So
Canada as
in
well?
Canada, not all pharmacists are allowed to prescribe. It again
Okay.
varies from the province to province, but the province is setting some standards and regulations for pharmacists to have the right to prescribe. So we
Okay.
have to go through the provincial regulatory body, and then we have to do extra courses and certification and continuing education programs, and then
Okay.
province regulatory body will evaluate our credential, and then they
Okay.
will say that we are eligible to work as a consultant pharmacist. So consultant pharmacist is actually a pharmacist who can prescribe for some ailments.
Prescribe.
Yeah.
Okay. So a
Same with
prescribing
the
right.
clinic.
Okay, it means that the prescribing right is not for all the pharmacists. Only those who become a consultant in Canada, that only those can prescribe the
Yes.
medications.
Yes,
Okay,
they have to go through all the certifications and
all the
all the
certifications.
continuing education programs to get the right to prescribe.
Okay, then okay. So it means that all the pharmacists, they won't get the right to prescribe in
No,
Canada.
no.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. Like even the same thing here in Australia. Like we don't have the prescribing rights, but like we have the consulting pharmacists, consultants. So in
Mm-hmm.
order to become a consultant, like we need to do like a 2 years course, and there will be a lot of assessments and so on. So then finally we'll become a consultant who will be working in close with the GPs. So they will be working with the GPs, and they will keep on giving suggestions to the GPs to change the medication therapy of the patients and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's nice to know about it. And once after becoming a pharmacist in one of the provinces in Canada, can we work in other provinces as well?
Oh, yeah. So once you clear all the PEBC exams, it's like the
Yeah.
national exam. So you're eligible to work anywhere, like in Canada. But as I
Okay.
said, like each province will have their own rules and regulations. So depending on the province, you might have to do some additional exams, say like their law exam or like some
Lights
additional
and okay.
courses to get
Okay.
registered. But license can be transferred from one province to another.
Okay.
Except Quebec, all the province we can transfer if you fulfill the requirement of the provincial regulatory body.
Okay. So except for Quebec, like we can transfer our license from one province to
Yes.
another province.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice to know about it. And finally, and this is the most important one, like most of the candidates that they keep on asking me, like what about the salary in Canada, like how much we can expect when once we become a fully licensed pharmacist. So like for initial pharmacists, like who is a junior pharmacist, and once they become like to a manager level,
Mhm.
how much salary will be, like a rough approximate, so that the candidates who are watching this video, so they will come to know.
So the pharmacists in Canada are like a decent paid job. So the
Okay.
average salary of a pharmacist can range anywhere from $85,000 to $120,000. I mean, like
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
$85,000 to $120,000 per
85,000
annum.
per annum. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, so it depends on employers, and it varies from provinces, but still the average
Exactly.
salary will be somewhere around it.
Okay, so 85 to 120. So I can
Yes.
say that like almost like in Australia as well. So it
Mhm.
starts at 75 or 80,
Mhm.
and in community side it will go up to 110. But
Mhm.
in hospitals, like it will be a bit higher.
Yes.
But the range is the same, almost same like in Canada and
Yes.
in Australia. Okay, Shama. So thank you so much. Thanks for sharing all this information with us, and yeah, and thanks for watching this video, guys, and stay tuned with Elite Expertise. So we'll come up with more other information regarding how to become a pharmacist, and how everything, that what will be the questions that you have asking me. So I will share all these answers with you in my next video. Okay, so thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video.
Great. Bye.